Oh, Florida emergency leaders are standing by today. This as they monitor that right there, Tropical Storm Bertha. Well, just a few hours ago, Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins held a news conference alongside several sheriffs along the state's panhandle, all to talk about hurricane preparedness.
Make sure you talk with your kids and they're aware. Talk with your neighbors. Talk with the elderly people down the road. We can't forget that we have to be good neighbors and take care of the people around us. Create a checklist. Build your hurricane kit. Sign up for emergency alerts. Check your flood risk. Prepare for power outages and secure your property as storms roll in.
Right? And while state leaders are getting ready, Reed Binion explains how people in other parts of the Gulf Coast are getting ready as well.
Lately, in the last couple of updates, we're starting to see some deep convection starting to wrap around the center, which we hadn't formed up until this point.
Officials in Florida keeping a close eye on Tropical Storm Bertha. It formed Monday, spinning bands of heavy rain into the panhandle.
So we're starting to see the system get a little bit better organized.
Bertha is the second named storm of the 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. It's forecast to potentially hit parts of the Gulf Coast from Florida to Texas, bringing coastal flooding, heavy rain, and high winds. Some areas already feeling the impact.
We left out around 6 a.m. It was actually nice and smooth. Then the wind started kicking up around 7:30. Then we started having a real hard push and wind around 8.
In Florida, emergency management officials are standing by and monitoring the storm. Meanwhile, residents in parts of Mississippi are trying to mitigate the risk of getting hit with severe weather again as they continue recovering from flooding that struck back in June. Dry air and the storm's large size have kept it from strengthening into a healthy tropical cyclone. But officials warn, don't let your guard down.
We never turn our back on a system in the Gulf.
If things take a turn for the worse, be ready. If not,
always use any system like this as a walkthrough, as a rehearsal for when you actually have to activate.
I'm Reed Binion reporting.